uh, 1 o'clock in the morning, new day. Today is 30 June 2022. We'll have our conversation today. You would like to see me playing piano, but I will invite you to sing a song until 2028. For sure, it's amazing. Was prepared to be outstanding one more time, forever, and it will last forever. And this was the effort we did. We will not complain something that is under monitoring procedure. And we will only have our conversation today considering that board. Because you, as a criminal offender, sometimes will put yourself as interest beyond and overrunning, I would say, the preference of things, and by this you can't be a creditor. One more time, we are in different sides of this trial. The second thing, you run over the purpose and premise even is your organization. And you do this obviously on your institution that you use for criminal purpose and in your criminal organization. But when you do this at the financial system, which has storage in general by the bank system, you are affecting the fiduciary element of this system, which is the reason to have this system since from the Middle Age, you know. And you like to, hit premises of all things like the family values, the constitution, and we will only have on mind that the cross-cut between the Bradesco and the Intensa in Brazil, reporting to Intensa Italy, the situation as risk. Indeed, my dear debtor system, you are reporting to the European bank system that crack, born there. And why do you consider that you will have success in your attempt to place criminals failed, declared, and under the trial to be convicted? Why do you consider that they will have the use of all institutions with chairs filled with highlighted elements, preparing the disgrace and requesting compensation to achieve economic empowerment because you failed on oil, gas, and energy as essential elements of the economy? Why do you consider that you have success at your attempt hitting the fiduciary element on bank system, preparing a big disgrace, offering credit by lower taxes and rates and index, and then having the not synchronized relation between capacity to do the payment and values offered as credit, setting a big buffering, and by this having problems at the payment system which will transfer this big problem to the bank system. Let's suppose that I'm the owner of a bank as Tomorrow Bank. Why do you consider that you shit on my next, room? I would say you are not gonna do this, especially because the bank system ruled by fiduciary element had born on Europe. See, you will be sent to jail by the international trial. Your accusation is a group of pieces that are pointing different behavior sourced from corruption with criminal association and sometimes running over the premise of institutions. And when you do the systemic organization of something against the standardized values, you will try to overcome and the values changing the perception of things. And you need the modifier data to keep this hidden during the period that you are doing your mobilization, putting animals like you inside the institutions. And here is your second group of accusation as corruption functional by animals acting on places and chairs that must be filled by human beings. The violation of rights and guarantees is what animals like you do. And you committed industrial crime in the same way. One of the wheels as Western society and the East and Center as society, it implies the entire global civilization. By this, you are suffering your third accusation, which is the corruption internationally programmed as a program which has a sequence by failure at the institution, setting gaps by routers, and it's presented by gaps on statement reports and the not capacity to have accomplishment by law. In case when you have the chair filled by animals, which goes since from the very first moment by corruption. The entire professional life of those filth animals are raised and had the construction based on corruption, which is a crime. And now you consider that can achieve the economic empowerment by worthless animal like you, destroying the source as premise of cultures, constitutionalism and values of Western society, the East society, the entire global civilization, and now you are considering that you will destroy the bank system. My friend, your disgrace is a reality. You will be sent to a boat, and in my opinion, this boat, three boats must be bombed. For sure. In the name of God, to keep peace. Have a good night.